Hello, and welcome to CIST 1220. This course covers SQL, and we will be going through and learning first about how to do databases, not on the computer, but just in the general world, and then we will jump into the SQL, and you will use SQL Server for this class, and we will go through and you will build databases and tables within your databases and learn how to manipulate the information to get it out of there so that you've got all that data out there on the computer and how to turn it into information that's usable by everybody. This class does have an online component to it. You may be taking it online or you may be taking it hybrid. Most of you will be taking it as an online class. I have added a lot of information out there in Angel for you. My classes also have a layout to them that I have designed that's different than probably any other online class you've taken. I've been teaching online classes since 2002, and I actually did web-enabled ones since in the late 90s, in the mid-90s actually, and that students have given me feedback and friends that have taken online classes, and I've taken 3 online classes from Georgia Southwestern also, and I've learned some of the frustrations and some of the good things about online classes. Online classes can really be good for you. They can work around your schedule, and that I've tried to design the things to work well for you. I have color coding out there to make things easier for you to spot when you go to do. Green items are assignments. Black items are things for you to look at and to read and to watch or to listen to. Red items are your tests. Make sure you do them all on time. And blue items are your work ethics assignments. Orange items are your practice tests, which do not count in your grade. But I strongly encourage you to do the practice test, as that gives you practice for doing your real test, and typically students do better that do the practice test. We have a lot of material to cover in the class. I make my test available typically from Monday to Monday for a week at a time, actually 8 days. Assignments, I now post all of them at the beginning of the semester, and so you can work on ahead on your assignments, but tests you're going to have to wait until the week that they're assigned. Make sure you do everything on time. The calendar is in Angel. All of the items are posted on the calendar in Angel, so use the calendar in Angel to see when things are being assigned and when they are due. Pay particular attention to the due dates. The syllabus is posted in Angel. Make sure you do review over that, and your first assignment, which is called first assignment, is to send back a statement saying that you've read the syllabus and that you've looked through Angel and see how things are to be aware of. Make sure you do follow the deadlines. If you don't meet the deadlines, you will take a penalty for taking things late, and you can look at the syllabus to see what the penalty is and how that works. Stay in touch with me. If you have problems doing your work, send me a message through Angel and ask me for assistance. Also, the general discussion board is available there for you to also post questions that your classmates and I will see, and I will respond to those on the discussion board also. Just keep in mind on the general discussion board that your classmates can see anything you write there. So if it's something you only want me to send it to me through Angel Messages or through the school email account. I will get back with you promptly. That was one of the things I discovered when I took online classes that can be a real problem. I answer messages every morning when I come into the office. The first thing I do when I get here is that I go through and answer all emails and all Angel messages. So I will reply to everything you send me. I will also follow those during the day and answer as I get messages throughout the day. I will typically answer back then. Evenings and weekends, I won't promise you that I'm going to be on there to answer messages those times, but I will at times check messages on Angel and in the evenings and on the weekends. However, I don't always do that. If I realize someone is having a problem during the day and that we were continuing to message back and forth trying to get it straight on how to do it or what the problem was they were encountering, I'm very much likely to check messages that evening or on the weekend to see if they had something else so that you don't have to wait too long to get a response back from me. I know the bit of if you hit a problem and you ask a question, you want to know an answer then, right then, not in another day or so, and try to get back into it again and figure out what you were doing wrong. But do send me questions when you have problems. If things go really well for you or something suddenly works that you didn't expect to work, and that you're going, gee, I just saw a new way to do it. It's not something that Dr. Watt told us about or the book told us about. Put that on the discussion board also, or put it in a message to me. And if it's something that I think would be a really neat one to share with everybody else, I'll also put it out there on the discussion board, and I'll also add it to the content that I've got out there in assignments for future students to also see. The notes I've got out there come from my experience doing the stuff and also from students' experiences and where they had problems. But be sure you make yourself aware of all of the stuff that's in there. SQL Server, you can download it for free from DreamSpark. First day, I will be sending out the link to get into DreamSpark with your username and password and how to use it. I've got a handout in Angel when we get to chapter 3, because you're not going to use SQL Server till we get to chapter 3. The first 2 chapters are doing it by hand, not using the computer for it. That you're not doing a database on the computer. You're going to get the idea of databases first. And I've got a handout that shows you how to download and install SQL Server at that point. Make sure you make use of my handouts. My handout there is a screen-by-screen print showing you step-by-step, screen-by-screen of what to do. So I've actually gone through and done it and printed the screen prints for you, showing you how to do it from that. So it's not just some written directions that tell you how to install it, but actually screen-by-screens of what you will see as you install it. Good luck in the class. Have a good session, and hope you all do well. And I'm here to assist you in making sure that you learn your best and do your best in this class.